Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a cable of greetings from His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed on the occasion of the 44th Glorious National Day. 15 agreements worth more than 49 million Omani Riyals are signed with the inauguration of the second Business Opportunities Forum. And processions rejoicing His Majesty the Sultan's good health continue in various governorates of the Sultans. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of greetings from His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, on the occasion of the 44th Glorious National Day. More details in the following reports.
With the advent of the 44th Glorious National Day and its meanings of pride, prosperity and growth in all fields, His Highness said he is honored to forward on this blessed occasion, on his behalf and on behalf of the Council of Ministers, best greetings coupled with love and loyalty, praying to Almighty Allah to preserve His Majesty for the beloved country as a leader of continued success. He said His Majesty's appearance and royal speech addressed to loyal citizens spreaded pleasure for His Majesty's feelings towards the country, who are praying for Almighty to protect His Majesty and expressing their love and loyalty in recognition and appreciation for the achievements. Cable added, His Majesty's wise and studied approach laid pillars of modern state which benefited from science and knowledge, which contributed in making quantitative and qualitative leap in all fields, which made the Sultanate under His Majesty's wise leadership earn advanced positions year after year in reports issued by specialized international organizations and authorities. His Highness added the royal continuous attention towards Omani people was clearly embodied in reality by giving priorities for basic requirements of the society and providing all aspects of care for citizens through support for social and services development programs, which facilitated decent living means for them all at all parts of the country. The royal directives to establish public authority for small and medium-sized enterprises development, in addition to setting up a Raft fund, had great effect in enhancing job and self-employment initiatives, besides active contribution as well as developing the country by its citizens. The cable added that His Majesty's achievements were not only limited to domestic level, but it extended to regional and international arenas, thanks to wise and balanced policies approached by His Majesty in dealing with developments, positive contributions in serving peace and international cooperation, laying pillars of dialogue and understanding among countries, in addition to His Majesty's role in strengthening cultural contacts with peoples of the world through awards allocated by His Majesty for scientific achievements, besides His Majesty's chairs in a number of prestigious world universities, which contributed in human knowledge development. That also besides Sultanate's active participations in international conferences, symposiums, exhibitions and events, which culminated by conveying a message successfully that Oman, under His Majesty's leadership of its glorious presence and deep-rooted past, is a bridge of contact with civilizations of the world to serve humanity at large. His Highness also said that the Council of Ministers is following royal directives as a work approach for all states, institutions and its sectors in plans and programs continuously inspired by enlightened thoughts and far-sightedness for matters by His Majesty. The Council pledges to continue efforts and endeavors to put these policies in reality and requested the Almighty to endow His Majesty with good health and happiness and to renew this glorious occasion for numerous years. His Highness concluded by requesting the Almighty to preserve His Majesty for Oman and its loyal people for continuation of blessed renaissance to promising future prospects with further growth and prosperity.
The second Business Opportunities Forum started at Oman International Exhibition Centre under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed, Minister of Heritage and Culture. The two-day forum is organized by the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry (OCCI), and 15 contracts worth up to 50 million Omani Riyals were signed during the forum. It brings together all the small, medium and large companies operating in the Sultanate, as well as the participation of a number of delegations from outside the Sultanate. The accompanying exhibition, specialized for government institutions, big companies and small and medium-sized enterprises, came to highlight their experiences and expertise in the fields of oil and gas, tourism, roads industry, as well as communications. It came within the 9 initiatives of OCCI, which aim to promote the private sector of Oman through the promotion of small and medium-sized enterprises and to provide them all means of support. In a statement to Sultanate of Oman Radio and Television, His Excellency Slayem bin Ali Al-Hakmani, Chairman of Economic Committee at the Shura Council, said that the Council is following up oil price decrease and studies at the same time reducing size of expenditure in state's general budget. He said the draft budget is at the Shura Council, which has some ideas of reducing some size of expenditures as well as many other ideas on revenue side, and said there should be a balance between revenue and expenditure. Ideas should be found to introduce alternatives to finance deficits in 2015 budget. Duqm refinery project work will actively start by beginning of 2016. That was emphasized by Director General of Projects Management at Duqm Refinery, Yusuf bin Mohammed Al-Jahdami, in a statement to Sultanate of Oman Radio and Television. He said currently the company is conducting preliminary engineering of the project, and companies plan to float tenders of main project agreements in the second half of 2014, and plant will start operation by the end of 2019 with refinery's capacity of 230,000 barrels. Developing general and sustainable policy to benefit from renewable energy in the Sultanate and studying the project of installing solar cells in rooftops of buildings with the aim of electricity production were highlighted in discussions of evaluating the Sultanate's readiness for renewable energy workshop. It revealed that wind energy can be used in the governorates of Dhofar and its neighboring areas heavily, and economic productivity figures pointed that demands on electricity consumption grow every year by 10%, which makes it imperative to find natural renewable resources to produce electricity in the future. The Sultan's Armed Forces, represented by in Royal Navy of Oman (RNO), held a ceremony to receive the new Shabab Oman ship in Said bin Sultan Naval Base under the auspices of His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Saud bin Harib al-Busaidi, Minister responsible for Defence Affairs, with the attendance of a number of the Excellencies and senior officers of Sultan's Armed Forces. The event started by the Royal Anthem of Oman, and the Chief Guest inspected the front column of the Honoured Guard. After the ship docked at Said bin Sultan Naval Base, the Chief Guest and visitors shook hands with the ship crew and boarded the ship and had a briefing about its modern facilities. The ceremony ended by launching the website on the ship by the Chief Guest. His Excellency Sayyid Mohammed bin Sultan Al-Busaidi, Minister of State and Governor of Dhofar, today signed 4 agreements worth 19.3 million Omani Riyals. The first agreement is to construct a building for the Dhofar municipality consisting of 6 floors and to contain modern technologies. The second agreement is to provide consultancy services and supervisions for implementing main building of the Dhofar municipality. The third agreement is to establish water games park in the city of Salalah to activate tourism sites throughout the year. And the fourth agreement is to implement doubling Sam Harm Oqad al-Shamaliya Street in Salalah. After 5 days of cultural and civilizational communication, activities of Omani Cultural Days were concluded in Brunei Darussalam. Arab and Islamic communities visited the exhibition and expressed their admiration of what they had seen. The exhibition rendered a comprehensive definition of touristic, historical and civilizational components of the Sultanate. Interested specialists and researchers found through activities of this event a suitable place and vital potentials for their studies and researches. Children were also engaged and interested in the activities of those days, which included live shows, crafts, as well as inherited traditional industries reflecting the Omani human keenness to such tradition. The Sultan celebrated World Tolerance Day, which falls on 16th of November every year, stemming from an authentic principle that the Sultanate work on it in order to spread values of tolerance and fraternity among peoples of the world. The ceremony, which was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Mohammed Al-Salmi, Minister of Endowments and Religious Affairs, reviewed Sultan's efforts to spread tolerance among peoples of the world through mobile exhibition of Islam message, which is organized by the Ministry of Endowments and Religious Affairs in a number of cities in the world, and which become a highlighted feature, distinguish World Omani role in spreading tolerance language and introduce the real message of Islam, which is based on justice and equality among peoples. A number of participants in the ceremony praised the Omani role in the field of spreading tolerance values, stressing their support in this huge human project. During the ceremony, the international campaign Do Something for Tolerance, with the participation of supporters and those who are concerned in spreading values for dialogue and fraternity in the world. The ceremony also witnessed honoring of distinguished people in spreading tolerance values of citizens and international supporters, in addition to inauguration of a special exhibition which included a number of pictures and programs that express tolerance in Islam and human values of Omani society. Still to come in our news bulletin, Portuguese Sailing Assembly wins Sultan Qaboos Sailing Trophy on its 4th edition in Spain. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Processions of joy and happiness of assuring His Majesty's good health continued all over the Sultanate. In the town of Al-Toyan in Tarsait, at the Governorate of Muscat, citizens organized the processions of allegiance and gratitude and took to the streets with the Sultan's flag hoisting as traditional bands singing arts, praying to Almighty to protect His Majesty and endow him with good health. Citizens of the Wilaya of Madha in the Governorate of Musandam organized the processions of allegiance and gratitude for the builder of Oman's Renaissance and its leader, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. Huge crowds of citizens participated in the procession, who carried pictures of His Majesty and hoisted flags of the Sultanate, cheering sincere greetings and best wishes to His Majesty, the beloved leader, praying to Almighty to protect His Majesty as the guardian of this country and His people. During the procession, some poets delivered poems praising His Majesty the Sultan and the achievements realized during His Majesty's glorious reign at all levels and walks of life. It was also accompanied by Omani's traditional arts. In the Wilayat of Saham, in the Governorate of North Al-Batna, the citizens organized a procession of Rejoice His Majesty's Good Health. During the procession, huge crowds of citizens carried pictures of His Majesty and hoisted flags of the Sultan, cheering sincere greetings and best wishes to His Majesty, the beloved leader, praying to Almighty to protect His Majesty as the guardian of this country and His people. In the area of Khalif, with the participation of Handicapped Children Association in Lao Saham, the citizens organized a procession of allegiance and gratitude to express their sincere greetings and best wishes to His Majesty, the beloved leader, praying to Almighty to protect His Majesty as the guardian of this country and His people. The Wilayat al-Mustaq in the Governorate of South Batna also rejoiced His Majesty's appearance in good health through traditional arts and songs, poems, and various camel shows. The citizens took to the streets with the Sultan's flag hoisting as traditional bands, singing arts, praying to Almighty to protect His Majesty and adore Him with good health. The Omani Women Association in Muscat organized an evening celebrating Omani Women's Day and 44th Glorious National Day. It included poetry and dialogue sessions stressing on the role of women in development and the achievements in different fields, in addition to launching the Women Cultural Saloon that discusses a number of matters related to women's role in other fields. Portuguese Sailing Assembly won Sultan Qaboos Sailing Trophy on its 4th edition in Spain. The celebration of delivering Sultan Qaboos Sailing Trophy was presided over by Her Excellency Kifaya bint Khamis al-Raisiya, Sultan's ambassador to Spain. A number of governmental and private navy organizations, in addition to those who were concerned in sailing, were competed on this trophy, where the winner selected by secret ballot in the annual conference of Sail Training International. The Sultan Qaboos Trophy is supervised by the Minister of Defense, represented in Royal Navy of Oman in cooperation with Sail Training International. Oman Air's fleet received a boost on November 14th when the second Boeing 737-900 came after its latest Boeing 737-800 touched down for the first time at Muscat International Airport on November 6th. The arrival of the brand new aircraft marks the start of a major 3-year expansion program. This latest delivery takes Oman Air's fleet strength to 32. These are the first of 24 aircrafts which will arrive with the Muscat-based carrier between now and 2018, taking total fleet numbers to around 50 aircrafts. The new Boeing 737 will operate on Oman Air's short and medium haul routes, which cover the Middle East, the subcontinent, and East Africa. The new arrivals are the first of 15 Boeing 737s that are expected by Oman Air and will be joined over the next 3 years by 3 Airbus 330s and 6 Boeing 787 Dreamliners. Medicine Economies is a title for a workshop organized by the Ministry of Health and aimed to select suitable treatment for patients and best use of financial resources and health services. It also aimed to preserve patients' health with minimizing side effects of medicines, which would affect indirectly on total costs spent by the ministry and patients. 50 members of the Higher Technical Committee for Medicine and Lectures from Liverpool University of the United Kingdom are taking part. His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Saif al-Husni, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Health for Health Affairs and Chairman of the Higher Technical Committee for Medicines, presided over the workshop. Reviewing the important scientific and medical developments for pediatrics topped the topics in the first scientific conference for pediatrics. The conference organized Health Services Department in the Wilayat of Samail in the Governorate of Dakhiliya with the participation of specialists in pediatrics. It revealed the safe methods of transferring the children from one hospital to another with scientific methods. The work papers discuss respiratory disease for newborn children. And now for the general weather forecast. Partly cloudy skies will prevail over the parts of the Governorate of Dhofar with chances of scattered rains. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear to partly cloudy skies. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate along the coastal areas of the Sea of Oman, while it will be north to northeasterly light to moderate along the rest of the Sultanate. And seas will be moderate to rough along the coast of the Arabian Sea with a maximum wave height of 2.5 meters, and along the rest of the coast it will slide to the maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is Sultan of Oman Television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a cable of greetings from His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed on the occasion of the 44th Glorious National Day. 15 agreements worth more than 49 million Omani Riyals are signed with the inauguration of the second Business Opportunities Forum. And processions rejoicing His Majesty the Sultan's good health continue in various governorates of the Sultans. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, thanks for watching. Good night.